Alrighty guys, welcome. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's live stream, we are going to be talking about swing trading, stocks with opportunities, stocks that I'm holding. We added a new stock, that I think is a very undervalued play. We'll talk about that. We're going to be talking about these strategies, the approach, how I went from, working a full-time job to swing trading, all that good stuff. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys do, like, subscribe, I appreciate you guys. And if you guys want to learn more about swing trading and trading, check out our school. It's the Swing Trading Masterclass. We have private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat, but we just teach you how to trade. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not alerts or anything like that. It's honest strategies that you guys can use to start making money. So check it out down below. And then if you guys, want to sign up, we have a massive sale going on for 51% off. So check that out. Code XMISS24 to get 51% off. So check that out. And guys, let's turn to the computer and see what we got going on here. So as of right now here, we're holding one play or two plays really. We took a little loss on, let's see here, at BGC. We took a little loss here today on this one here. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have traded it, but I'm going into this week here, honestly, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm thinking, all right, well, we made good amount of money, right, this past month. I have a little more capital in my account. I can take a little more risk, hoping for a little more reward. That was kind of my thought process. But BGC here, it's kind of just like, one of these plays where I might get in on it if it comes down to like the 880 mark, right in that range, right on the 200-day moving average line. I might take a trade on it. But we took a little loss looking at the hourly here. You guys can kind of see that, it just kind of hit that 90-day moving average line, popped up, and then just started stair-stepping its way down. So we took a little loss here this morning, but it, in hindsight, like I said, not that big of a deal. So, now here SLNO, we're hoping to catch this wave here. So looking at the daily here, you guys can see it's a 200-day moving average play with a great risk and reward, setting our stops just below the 200-day moving average line. We're still already up on this trade, which is good. And that definitely offset the loss on the other one. But, looking at the hourly here, you guys can see it had this nice trend line here. Great breakout. That's where we got in. And now it's, from that 690, it's at, 750 or 740, 4740 right now. So now here we're hoping to catch some sort of trend going in that upward direction. That's the thought, keeping our stop, kind of below like the 4630 mark, right in that range. Sold off a little bit today, but I think that's kind of expected just because yesterday we had so much buying pressure out of this. I think that sell-off was kind of normal and expected. We took a little trade here on Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway, one of the main reasons why we hopped in, this is a very small trade. In comparison to a lot of my other trades, this is very small. But one of the reasons I'm entering here is because if we look at this candlestick right here, let's go ahead and see. So if we see this candlestick, you guys can see kind of how it looks like a T, right? That's what we call a doji candle, okay? This is a trend reversal candle. So let me see if I can pull it up on Google. But this is a trend reversal candlestick. Let me see here. So let's say something kind of like, if we can kind of see something like, something like this, right? That's a bullish thing for the stock to do. So I took a nice little trade on it here. We'll see what happens though, in the next couple of days. And the thing about Berkshire Hathaway is I'm very confident holding this trade, for a minute, right? If this stock does sell off a little bit more down like to the 430 marks, I'll buy more. This is a very stable company. It's a blue chip stock that I have complete confidence in. And like I said, if it sells off more, I'll average in. I'm confident with this trend, right? Look at that. Even through the sell off here, if you just average down, you held it, you're going to be in a good spot. And given the RSI is at a 32, historically represents a good opportunity to enter. But all right, let's also look at some stocks here that we almost took a trade on. Almost took a trade on This one here, ERJ. This one here popped up. Right now it's trading around that 200-day moving average line. It's a very volatile stock. It really doesn't like to use these moving average lines. So we didn't trade it. I also was looking at you guys can see here, good downward trend. Great breakout here, boom. And now it's just kind of hitting that 200-day moving average line as resistance. So there's two approaches here. One approach would be to enter on the 90, okay? Enter on the 90 in preparation, right? In preparation for a breakout of the 200. So we could keep our stops below here for a possible push up to about here, okay? 3-to-1 risk and reward. Another thought would be to wait for the breakout of the 200. Okay, you wait for the breakout, set your stops below here, about the same risk and reward. The benefit of waiting for the confirmation of the 200-day breakout is resistance. Okay, so when you wait for the confirmation, you don't get the best price, but you also have less resistance. Compared to here, you guys can see where it hits that 200-day. You get a cheaper price, but just more resistance. So, that's one there. And then AEP is very similar. Popped up, sold off here. Seeing if we can continue and get some breakout out of this one. I have an alert set at about 93 on this play here. But, those were the main ones, right? Those were the main ones here. And I've been getting a lot of questions talking about how to swing trade, with a full-time job. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I have it up, so if you guys still want to ask questions, feel free. But, when swing trading with a full-time job, the biggest thing that I would give you guys would be to just set alerts and be prepared. Use your time off work to your advantage. So for me, when I made that transition, okay, I swing traded with the full-time job for about a year and a half, honestly. I swing traded with a full-time job, and when my swing trades were outpacing my 9-to-5 job, probably by about 1.5. Some people will say it has to double. I wanted to get out of there. So when your swing trades outpace it, 1.5. So if you make, for every dollar you make at your 9-to-5 job, your swing trades should be making you $1.50. So that's one of the things I did. And then as well as, I think this is super important, have 3 to 6 months of expenses in the bank. Now, what this does is it puts less pressure on you when you're actually swing trading without your full-time job to make money. Because if you already know your bills are paid, your emotions are going to be a lot calmer. I did this, and I think it really, really helped. Because imagine this. You have no money in your bank, okay? Your car payment is due tomorrow. You're going to take trades. You're going to take the worst trades. You're just going to try to make money. And at the end of the day, if you already have that paid for, you're going to be like, all right, I just got to be profitable. And that's just constantly what I think. Looking back at those trades, I learned from them. I try to minimize mistakes, and thankfully now I have the luxury of, this past month, I've had a great month. The past several months, I've had a great month. So I've never really thought about trading for like my mortgage payment, because I already know I have that payment ready. I think that's what helped as well. Also, just like I always say, learn from your mistakes. With trading, you're constantly going to be learning, making mistakes, doing things right. So when you have a profitable trade, don't ignore it. Even if it's $1, don't ignore it. See what you did right. Because if you make $1 or $10 or $20, whatever it is, the only thing that's separating you from making more money isn't the strategy, because you made money. It's just your account size. So continue to learn, continue to build off it. And I think that's a really good thing that traders honestly don't do, is they look at like, it's a weird thing. They look at when they make money, okay, I did my job, let's move on. And then when they lose money, they're like, oh, I can't look at that. That was too bad. Like it's a lose-lose for them no matter what. When in reality, when you lose money, you did something wrong. Figure out what you did wrong so you can improve your trades. There's no such thing as like being embarrassed of your trade. We're all learning. I consider myself a student to the market, and I've been doing this for 7 years now. So just continue to learn from your mistakes, continue to grind, put in those hours of charting. Spend 30 minutes a day after work just charting and looking for stocks. It'll help so much. It'll help with your entries, your exits. Look at different moving average lines, indicators. I love the expression miss, make it simple, stupid for me, but maybe you're somebody that likes a little more charting or a little more scanners or a little more indicators, and that's completely fine. Figure out what works well for you. Pick bits and pieces from myself and other traders, and you'll be in a great spot, guys. So, making that transition is scary, but it's definitely doable. I know you probably see videos all the time of, oh, I doubled my account in 30 days. Don't even watch those. Just look at how can I be profitable? How can I learn? And don't put a time frame on anything. Don't. So, guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. I always like going live, and I think it's a fun thing, every now and then, to go live and hang out with you guys for a little bit. But, hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe. If you guys want to learn more about swing trading, check out our school. It's an 8-week course. You have lifetime access to it. We constantly add new things to it. We have a group chat. We have private live streams, quizzes, lectures. We have a final exam. It's like a college school, right? So check it out down below. Code XMIS24. Learn to trade. I'll see you guys in there, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys